Welcome to the session on BACCC and IBM and the relationship that we have around the SkillsBuild material. I'll give it just a second to gather your thoughts here, and then we'll dive right in.
Great. Hi, everybody. Great to be here. My name is Zoe Pila. I am the Corporate Social Responsibility Manager for the US West for IBM, and I'm based here in San Francisco.
And I'm Ray Kaupp. I'm a Regional Director for the Information Communication Technology sector with BACCC for the 28 colleges here in the Bay Area.
Hi, I'm Renee Albrecht. I'm an instructional designer with 66 Training Services.
And I am Dan Montoya. I'm the managing owner of 66 Training Services, working with BACCC and the ICT sector.
And we're going to start off with Zoe talking a little bit about what SkillsBuild is.
All right, thanks, Ray. So IBM SkillsBuild is a platform created and built by IBM for the reskilling and upskilling of adult job seekers and learners. So included on this platform, listed here, we have industry-leading tech content from IBM and our partners. You can see some of them there on the right-hand side of the slide. This is all free learning from IBM and our partners, including badges and certifications in industry recognized skills and learning pathways. We decided to build this platform after recognizing a need in the market for skill development around tech skills and soft skills so that folks from non-traditional backgrounds were prepared for entry-level careers in technology and other industry spaces. So it's actually built on IBM's Your Learning platform, which is where we as IBMers do all of our professional development, our career development. This is a platform that uses Watson technology to recommend coursework, help you find what courses are available, and track your skill development. So another great perk of this, apart from the fact that that platform and that technology has been around for a while and iterated on, is it means that there is an entire team of folks behind this platform, keeping it up to date, making sure the user experience is fantastic, supporting educators and learners as they build custom learning plans, as they run into challenges, as they have questions. Not only is there CSR folks like myself supporting the partnership, but there are technical folks on the back end ready to support for all your platform needs, and also growing this content catalog and just making improvements as we go. There is also free access to mentors on the SkillsBuild platform. They can support with content and learning or help with career trajectory development. So if that's interview skills, building a resume, anything like that, they are available through SkillsBuild. And last thing I just want to mention here is that this work actually funnels up into a commitment that IBM made just in September of 2021, which is that we want to skill 30 million people globally by 2030. So this is just one element of that commitment, and we are here to work with all of you for the next 10 years and beyond to reach that goal. Go ahead to the next slide. All right, so a little bit more about the content offering and badges available on SkillsBuild, and I want to reiterate again that this is all free content. There are soft skills, which we know are in high demand and sometimes can be difficult to find really quality coursework around. So we have professional skills, job application essentials, mindfulness, entrepreneurship. There are role-based badge offerings like cybersecurity, customer service, project management, data analysis, and IBM Z. The cybersecurity has access to Fortinet offerings, the certifications levels 1 through 7. There is also Red Hat Linux certifications on here, levels 1 and 2. And then there's much more beyond that, including design thinking, blockchain, cloud, that doesn't necessarily lead to a badge. All right, so why and how can you access this content and really use it to your best advantage? And Dan and Renee will definitely go into more detail here. But at a high level, we have seen faculty around the Bay Area take advantage of this in a few ways. They have augmented existing coursework and added in SkillsBuild content as a layer on top, for example, bringing in those Fortinet certifications to existing cybersecurity curriculum. They have adopted an intact pathway to reach a badge or a certification, for example, utilizing the professional skills badge in a internship prep course. And we have also seen folks build their own pathways, so bring together different elements to incorporate into coursework. So what you get from this partnership and from working with IBM is the support of our corporate social responsibility team, all those instructional designers and content creators that I mentioned before. There is additional content available to you through this partnership that wouldn't be available if you just went on as an individual online and signed up for SkillsBuild. So don't do that. Make sure you come through us first. Then we also have really fantastic tools on there, like tracking and reporting. So as an educator, you can upload your students and track how far they've gotten in the content. And assign learning to them as well. And then, of course, the mentorship is available through the partnership.
Great.
Now I think I'm going to pass it to Dan.
Yep. Thank you, Zoe. And honestly, thank you and IBM for everything that you're doing under corporate social responsibility to make this available to community college students and faculty. Great product. And so why is it important, right? So what are employers in the labor market? What's that indicating? So Dan Montoya, 66 Training Services. So I mentioned earlier, I'm working with the BayICT BayICT group supporting employer engagement. So we are hearing from employers that community colleges do a great job of teaching the technical skills. However, there are some soft skills, professional skills that they wish some of the community college students that were coming to them did have, right? So according to the World Economic Forum, this is a report, jobs report of 2020, what they're indicating are going to be skills needed over the next 5 years. So that's critical thinking, analysis, problem solving, and some of those self-management skills such as active learning, resilience, stress tolerance, and flexibility. And also Burning Glass in their digital skills gap in the workforce report found that 8 in 10 middle school jobs require digital skills. And also digitally intensive middle skills occupations are growing faster than any other middle school jobs. And also digitally intensive middle school jobs are paying more. And so Burning Glass defines a middle school job as an occupation that requires more than a high school education, but less than a bachelor's degree. So again, we're doing a good job with the technical skills, but we also need to bring in some of those soft skills to the students so they could be better equipped as they take on these opportunities in the workforce. So using the IBM SkillsBuild platform, these are just some example badges that could be deployed as supplemental materials. So these are just some select choices that we're featuring here. So professional skills, the digital badge. So students will be learning how to create and deliver effective presentations, use agile approaches, collaborate effectively within teams, communicating with impact, dealing with challenges, solving problems, and implementing solutions. All important skills as somebody's transitioning into the workforce. Also, the Working in Digital World Essential Skills digital badge. This is going to teach students how to use and apply agile and design thinking, and also gain awareness of emerging technologies such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, data analytics, blockchain, and security as well. 2 more to feature here. So there's also the Job Application Essentials digital badge. So again, we've done a good job providing the technical skills, getting into the workforce, right? How do we get the students ready? This is also an option that can be included in a course of supplemental materials. So Job Application Essentials will teach a student how to position themselves effectively for their first job opportunity, how to build a strong professional social media and online presence, how to conduct thorough and effective workplace research, create a strong entry-level resume, and also interview professionally as well. And if you want just kind of an more in-depth approach to using IBM SkillsBuild as supplemental material in your courses, here's an example with BACCC assembled the Introduction to Cybersecurity Learning Path. So this will take some of those previous badges that were discussed earlier, the Professional Skills Badge, Essential Skills Badge, and then adding a couple more layers, such as a Cybersecurity Fundamentals Badge, Basic Fundamentals of Operation Systems, and of course the Fortinet NSC certifications 1 through 7. So that can get pretty in depth. So again, you could do a light touch, such as just the job application essentials, or you can incorporate a more in-depth approach, such as the BACCC Introduction to Cybersecurity Learning Path. And I'm going to pass it over to Renee, who's going to actually get into how would you do that, leveraging Canvas as the learning platform of choice for the community colleges. Renee?
Thanks, Dan. So as Dan said, the question then becomes, so how do I get started? We've built a tutorial and resources to support instructors in the SkillsBuild platform. In this tutorial, we have an overview of the platform itself, how to get registered, how to enroll your students, really all of the details on using the SkillsBuild platform effectively for your students. Next slide. So in this Canvas course, and it's really a tutorial, it's not a course, there aren't assignments, it's here for you as a resource. We have put a unit that has recommended pathways and sample Canvas assignments. So in this unit, we have overviews of, we've chosen 3 to highlight, and that would be the professional skills, the workplace essentials, and the job application skills. Each one of those we have given an overview with time limits, or not time, estimated time of completion, and links. Additionally, we've put in a sample assignment and a file that you can download and upload to your own course. So we're really trying to make it as simple as possible to incorporate this into your own courses. Next slide. This information is part of the course that we put together, so I just want to highlight some of the information that you'll find in here. So working in a digital world, professional skills. This is one of the learning paths or the learning plan and badges. You have a link to the actual plan within the IBM SkillsBuild platform. But then I want to talk about the different courses and activities that are within this particular badge. We have the Present with Purpose. It has 12 activities and an estimated duration or completion time of 2 hours and 35 minutes. Collaborate effectively with 9 activities, a little more than an hour to complete. Interpersonal skills, 9 activities, an hour and a half to complete. Deliver quality work with agility, 8 activities, a little more than an hour. And then problem solving and critical and creative thinking, 10 activities, almost 2 hours. So you can use these all together. You can pick and choose as you want. If you put them all together in the learning plan, the students then also end up with a Credly badge from IBM that is the professional skills badge. With that, I'll turn it back over to Ray. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was muted there.
Back over to Ray.
I can do it. I just had to unmute myself.
Yeah, that was the details of the first one. We also have those same level of details and assignments and files that you can upload into your courses for the essential skills and the job application essentials. Sorry, Ray. Now I'm going to.
No worries. But I guess the idea behind that is that this is a Canvas tutorial. So this is done in Canvas, and it's part of what is included in the tutorial is how to integrate these SkillsBuild modules and the associated badges into your existing Canvas course. And so there are examples of how to do that. And these other 2 badges, of course, you could do that with any content from the SkillsBuild catalog, but this particular project is focused on these 3 badges. And now I'll turn it over to me. So who's driving this bus? That's me driving the bus. And how do I get on board? How do I participate in this? I want to reiterate something that Zoe said a little bit earlier. It is possible to go out and get on SkillsBuild and just say, hey, I want to get on, and it's free, and you sign up and you get access to some stuff. That's not what you want to do. That's not where all of the materials are. So we have this relationship between BayICT and IBM that gives us access to the full catalog of SkillsBuild materials, along with some technical support, mentorship, and those kinds of things. Don't sign up for the free one, because it's kind of hard for us to change it over if you've already done the free one. So the way to sign up is to go to the BayICT website. Under the resources tab, there's a link here, but under the resources tab, there's faculty resources. You'll see a section in there on IBM. And if you click on that, there's actually a little form in there that you fill out. All we need is your name and email address and your college. And we'll add you as a partner into this platform. And that gives you a set of privileges that allows you to basically look at anything, take any class you want to take. You don't have to pass it. You can just poke through a class, try a couple of assignments, kind of see how things go. But it should let you get a good, strong look at everything that's in the catalog. And then if you decide that once you've reviewed all those materials, if you decide that you want to incorporate some of these materials into your own instructional practice, either as, you know, an extra credit assignment, for example, on some of the professional skills, or I've heard other people that would use it as a makeup assignment. So if somebody missed one of the assignments, maybe they could make it up by doing a SkillsBuild module, or even build it into the real curriculum of the class, if that's what makes sense in your case. Once you've decided that you're going to use it with students, then we have to give you some additional permissions. Because there's a bunch of rules about student records and privacy and FERPA and all of that. So we want to protect all that information. There is an extra layer of privileges that we have to grant to you. It's not complicated, but you have to ask for them, and I can help you with that when you get to that point. Once you've done that, you're off to the races. You can use these materials any way that makes sense in your own practice. So at this point, let's grab the next slide, which I think is the IBM logo, and then we'll click me over there, Dan.
Hey, so Ray, actually, if it's okay, I'm going to pause for a second and actually
sure.
do screen share on the BayICT website on folks, so folks can learn how to get plugged in, right? So I'm taking you over to the BayICT website, and let me know if you can see the slide here.
Yeah, it's good.
You're good? Okay. All right. So BayICT.org. So as Ray mentioned, you're going to want to go under the resources tab. So down under faculty, you'll click on faculty. And then you'll land at the faculty resources page of BayICT.org. And you just want to scroll down and then click on the IBM SkillsBuild logo there. And then the next page will actually take you down to the section where you can complete the form. So there is another video here with just some additional information on the IBM SkillsBuild platform. You could learn a little bit more about the curriculum, but if you're just interested in getting plugged in and signed up, you just fill out the form here. You know, send us your information, and then we'll get back to you with credentials to get you going.
Great. Thanks for sharing that, Dan. At this point, I think we're ready to go into the question and answer period and discussion. So let's do that.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all. Have a good one.